show you why I like the Simplex so much. I got it jacked up all the way. A lot of iron around here. Just picked it right out. See? Right in the iron. Find a detector that's less than $300. Picking that stuff out. It's a little bit of lead. It's a little lead weight. Prather or something. It's a lead weight for a tire, an old one. But for 250 something bucks, man, I cannot believe a metal detector that is this cheap is performing like this. This is just amazing. Let me do one more. Look how fast I'm swinging. Note how fast I'm swinging. Sounds like a quarter, actually. It might be a bottle cap. There's so much iron here, it's hard to get through those bottle caps in the thick iron. Most likely it's a bottle cap. I've found a lot of bottle caps over here. There's a reason why I like this Simplex so much, because you can swing just super fast. Just keep on plucking them out. Look at that. It's a dime. It's a dime, man. Let me do one more. I'll show you. I'll show you in the heavy iron. I got it jacked up all the way. I don't have to have it jacked up all this high, but I'm trying to find deep relics too. That one sounds like iron. Has a wraparound. Let me go out here just a little bit further out here. Pluck out another dime or another coin. There's not nearly as much iron out here, so it's going to be a lot more evident what it is and where it is. A lot of times in this really irony soil, a lot of rusty nails in the soil, it's hard to pinpoint. You know, you got to pinpoint it, you know, and you got to find it because there's so much iron around. Who knows where it's at? So that wasn't it, okay? There's something small there though. Something small. It's probably like a staple or something. I'm not gonna waste my time with a staple, but let me dig a little bit deeper plug there. It could be a relic deeper. Lift it up halfway and then just pop it. Oh, right there. See that? See that? Coin ball. It's just a zinc penny, but it's all corroded and nasty. But it can pick these coins out of the iron. This is just amazing. I've never used machines like this before. And for 250 something bucks, wow, I'm just blown away. I've used this Simplex for probably for about 300 hours, and I really like this machine, man. I have a lot of high-end machines, even the Amphibio, and I like this one more because it's so light. There's something right on the surface here that I definitely want to dig out. So I'm in my backyard right now, and I found a mercury dime this morning about 20 feet away. Probably big iron, but this Simplex does really good in the iron, man. I dig around a lot of iron because that's where I find a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff, right? And oh, could this be a quarter, man? Oh, it was sounding really good. Oh, dude, could that be a silver quarter? Let me dig a bigger plug here. This is kind of exciting. It's probably gonna be iron though. There's just so much iron here. It's been fooling me all day long. But any detector is gonna fool you in iron. Just give me the plug here, whatever it is. It just sounded pretty clean though. I'm not expecting anything good here. Got a little bit of iron right there. But that iron shouldn't be sounding like that. It shouldn't be sounding like that. It was a pretty clean target there. Oh man, that just sounds scrumptious. Oh, it is a quarter right there, right on the surface. See that? Probably 1965. Like always, man. Look at that, it just plucked a quarter out of there. That wasn't in too thick iron, though. There wasn't really a lot of iron around it, so it was a pretty clean signal. So the Simplex is performing very well in the iron, just like I showed you. This is just an amazing machine. I just love swinging this. I have more fun swinging this machine around than my other machines. It's not about how much money you spend on a machine, it's about how it performs. And this machine, I have thrown this thing around. I have drop tested it. I've thrown it around and I've tried to break this thing. I've dropped it over my shoulder many times. I haven't thrown it around like that in probably about 150 hours of use. About the first 20 or 30 hours of use with this, I was really throwing it around a lot. Over my shoulder test, drop test, just throw it over my shoulder. And it hasn't broken on me, and I've used it for 300 hours. I've really abused this thing a lot. This morning, my shaft was frozen because it was frozen out this morning and I had water in my shaft. And I just stepped on my coil here and I was just yanking on it as hard as I could to get that shaft to come loose there. Because that is a little flaw, you know, water and mud gets packed up inside the shaft here, and it's really hard to extend it out, you know, if you don't clean it off every time you use it. I don't clean my machines off, so I do clean my coils off every once in a while, but I'll rinse them off in a mud puddle, you know. But Simplex, an amazing machine.